Hi, my name is Zoe Biggs, and I'm going to talk about the importance of seasons in literature and their symbolism. For starters, usually seasons in literature connect directly with the human experience, aka if you know a season in a book or a movie, it is on purpose. Often seasons are aligned with a character's age. The cycle of the seasons represents the cycle of life. Season can also be attributed to a character's personality and their name, which is a representation of how people view them. Seasons can show up in any literary work, such as poems, stories, songs, books, and plays, which is pretty self-explanatory. And there is no specific way seasons are used. Each could be negative or positive, straightforward or hidden, and so on. First, we're going to be talking about spring because it is the first season in the cycle of seasons. What does spring represent? New life, youth, and childhood usually go together because there is new life in spring. Everything blooms, it is very pretty, it's renewing, it's refreshing, it's lovely, and so on. Rebirth because of the winter that was placed before it, and everything is growing again. So there's that. Summer is next, and it represents adulthood because it's the next step in the cycle of the seasons, aka the next step in the cycle of life. And that is the next one: life, happiness, romance, freedom, fulfillment, passion. These are all traits we attribute to summer because of the freedom we experience, or I experience, when I get out of school for the summer. It's warm, it can be negative, it can be desolate and humid and hot and gross, but usually summer is treated as a very happy season with lots of fulfillment, obviously, and accomplishments, and just, freedom. Autumn represents middle age, which is a transition time between adulthood and old age, which is very important because it can come with reflection of your adulthood, but exhaustion because of your adulthood. It's also a time of harvest, which aka is the reflection of growth, and it is a very transitional season. Winter is a very desolate season. It represents old age, which is on its way to death, obviously. It represents dissatisfaction, resentment, silence, detachment. It just leaves you with a feeling of not being whole, not being happy. If a movie or a book is based in winter, you know something's going to go down because it is not going to be a happy movie. Unless it's a Christmas movie, then it's all light and lighthearted and nice and family oriented. So that's the positive side of winter. My first example is The Witch, which is a A24 horror film that takes place in Puritan New England and focuses on a family banished from their colony because of religious differences. The seasons that the film take place in are autumn and winter, which are transitional season and are death and desolation and despair season. Its plot focuses on a slow, psychologically painful decline in the main character's sanity and faith, while her family's suspicion of satanic possession grows. The film is very change and death heavy, so that explains its setting in the more dismal seasons. Now this movie made me very, very uncomfortable. It's called Super Dark Times. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. And this psychological thriller is based in winter, obviously. Two teenage best friends start to split over a disturbing occurrence which they have shared, involving a murder of a mutual friend. You'll have to see how that goes. The themes of death and decline are ingrained in winter symbolism of descent and decay. Lastly, we have The Florida Project, which is one of my favorite movies. It is really, really beautiful and really well done. It has William Dafoe in it. It's pretty good. This film takes place in the summer, where a young child with a neglectful, irresponsible young mother plays in the sun with her friends at a hotel she lives in.
It's only second week of the summer and there's already been a dead fish in the pool and water balloons thrown at tourists.
I failed as a mother, Moni.
Yeah, Mom, you're a disgrace.
If you're working, who's looking after Moni?
You're not my father.
Let's go, come on.
And there's my clip. I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant about seasons. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.